Welcome back to Color Vistas. Today we're diving into an essential part of sublimation printing, sublimation paper. If you're new to sublimation or looking to improve your printing results, understanding sublimation paper is key. In this video, I'll cover what sublimation paper is, how it works, and why it's so important for creating high-quality sublimation prints. By the end, you'll know what to look for in sublimation paper and how to use it effectively. Let's get started. To start, let's talk about what sublimation paper is and how it's different from regular printer paper. Sublimation paper is specifically designed for the sublimation process. While it might look like regular paper at first glance, it has a unique coating that allows it to hold sublimation ink and release it effectively when heat is applied. This coating prevents the ink from soaking into the paper, instead holding it on the surface until it's transferred to the final material. Unlike standard paper, which absorbs ink into its fibers, sublimation paper holds the ink in place and only releases it when heated. This is essential for sublimation printing, as the ink needs to remain on the surface until it's pressed onto your item. When you place sublimation paper with your printed design onto a polyester fabric or a polymer-coated item and apply heat, the ink on the paper turns into a gas and bonds with the material, resulting in a vibrant, long-lasting design. Without sublimation paper, the ink wouldn't transfer correctly, and you'd end up with dull, incomplete prints. So, what makes sublimation paper unique? The primary difference is in the coating. This coating is specially formulated to hold sublimation ink, which is different from the dye-based or pigment-based inks used in standard printing. The coating on sublimation paper prevents the ink from bleeding or soaking into the paper, keeping the colors sharp and vibrant. This is why using the right paper is so important for sublimation. It ensures that the ink stays where it's supposed to until it's transferred to your item. Choosing the right sublimation paper can make a big difference in the quality of your prints. When shopping for sublimation paper, you'll find different weights, which refer to the thickness and sturdiness of the paper. Heavier papers, like 110 grams or more, can handle more ink and are often ideal for larger prints. Lighter papers, around 80 to 100 grams, are suitable for smaller items and faster transfers. The weight you choose depends on the type of project you're working on and the amount of ink you'll be using. Another factor to consider is drying time. Good quality sublimation paper dries quickly, which reduces smudging and helps produce clean, crisp prints. Fast-drying paper is especially helpful if you're working on multiple prints or need to handle the paper soon after printing. If the paper doesn't dry quickly enough, the ink can smudge, leading to blurry or uneven prints. Look for sublimation paper with fast-drying capabilities for the best results, particularly if you're working on high-volume projects. Many sublimation papers are also designed to handle high ink loads, which is ideal for colorful, detailed designs. If you're working on vibrant prints or designs with a lot of color, using a paper that can handle high ink saturation is essential. High ink load paper ensures that the colors stay vibrant and don't bleed or fade during the transfer process. This is particularly important for items like t-shirts or mugs, where bold colors are often a big part of the appeal. Now that we know what makes sublimation paper special, let's talk about how to use it effectively. Start by choosing a high-quality sublimation ink and making sure your printer settings are correct. Set your printer to high-quality printing mode and use the ICC profile recommended for your sublimation ink, as this helps ensure accurate colors. When you're ready to print, make sure the design is mirrored so it appears correctly on your final product. Place the sublimation paper with the coated side facing up in your printer's tray, and check that your printer is set to handle sublimation paper specifically. Once your design is printed, it's important to handle the paper carefully to avoid smudging or touching the printed surface. Even though sublimation paper is designed to hold ink, it's still possible to accidentally smudge it if it hasn't dried fully. Allow the print to dry completely before moving on to the transfer process. When you're ready, position the printed side of the sublimation paper face down on your item and use heat-resistant tape to secure it in place. This helps prevent any movement during the transfer, which can lead to blurry or misaligned designs. Next, use a heat press to transfer the design from the sublimation paper to your item. For most polyester fabrics, a temperature of around 380 degrees for about 60 seconds is ideal, but always check the recommended settings for the specific material you're using. The heat and pressure from the press turn the sublimation ink into gas, allowing it to bond with the polyester or polymer surface. After the set time, carefully remove the heat press and peel away the sublimation paper to reveal your vibrant, permanent design. One of the benefits of sublimation paper is that it works well with a wide range of items, as long as they're polyester-based or have a polymer coating. This versatility makes it ideal for everything from t-shirts and tote bags to mugs and metal prints. However, it's important to note that sublimation paper won't work on cotton or uncoated items. The ink needs a polyester or polymer surface to bond with, so if you try to use sublimation paper on cotton, the design won't transfer correctly and will likely fade or wash out. If you're working with different types of items, be sure to test your sublimation paper on each type of surface to see how well it holds up. High-quality sublimation paper should produce bright, clear prints that resist fading, even after repeated washing or exposure to sunlight. However, different brands of sublimation paper can vary in quality, so don't be afraid to try a few different options to find the one that works best for your specific projects. Another useful tip is to store your sublimation paper properly. Keep it in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight and moisture. Excess humidity can cause the paper to warp or affect its coating, which can impact print quality. Storing the paper in a resealable bag or airtight container can help keep it in optimal condition, ensuring that your prints come out consistently vibrant and sharp. In summary, sublimation paper is an essential part of the sublimation process, and using the right paper can make a big difference in your final results. By understanding how sublimation paper works, what makes it unique, and how to use it effectively, you can achieve vibrant, long-lasting prints on a wide variety of items. Whether you're making custom apparel, personalized gifts, or promotional products, sublimation paper gives you the flexibility to create high-quality designs that stand out. So, there you have it, a guide to sublimation paper. From its unique coating to its role in creating high-quality prints, sublimation paper is key to achieving the best results in your sublimation projects. By choosing the right paper, setting up your printer correctly, and using the proper techniques, you'll be able to make vibrant, long-lasting designs. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check the description for recommended sublimation products and other resources to help you get started where applicable. And don't forget to visit my website for more guides and tips on sublimation. Link is in the description below. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share your favorite sublimation paper tips in the comments. See you in the next video.